consent with the intent to harass. Didn't have any proof of any intention. Not maintaining a clean common area, main floor, unsafe and unsanitary living for conditions for children. 8 days. Like we literally were like, we had boxes still stacked in here. And I was like, what do you expect us to have everything fucking organized, put away, prim and proper, fully cleaned in 8 days? I don't intend on staying here more than 1 year, but I did sign a 1-year lease, so I should be allowed to stay here for the year that I signed. It cost me thousands of dollars to move here. Anyway, so he gave me a notice via text message. It was invalid. He then, 2 days after giving me that notice, the improper notice, he then filed against me, and he filed for unpaid rent, which I have receipts. So he said that as of June 11th, rent hadn't been paid, but I have receipts showing that I definitely paid the rent for the month of June. And then he gave me a proper notice posted on the door in accordance to the Residential Tenancy Act, Section 57. But this time he added something different to the notice and left out the unpaid rent portion of his application. So his application as of the 11th doesn't match the notice, which is also post-dated to his application, and for those reasons I could probably get a dismissal. My paralegal said, yeah, that's like almost... chances are pretty high that I can get a dismissal for it. He's trying to say now that I was threatening the landlord via text message on Friday, June 13th. And what he constitutes as a threat is me telling him, you should probably get a lawyer. Because I confronted him about the unpaid rent portion of his application. And he was like, I didn't say that you didn't pay rent. I was like, well, that's what your application said. Here's a screenshot of your application, highlighted the unpaid rent, highlighted the date that it was submitted. And he was like, well, that was just like, get out, get out, get out. No, get out, get out, get out. You guys, just get outside. Go play outside. Go play outside. Close that door. Yeah, they're getting into stuff. They're really driving me nuts today. So I told him, because he was like, oh, I made an error. It was only, there were only 2 categories for me to choose from when I applied, and this was the most applicable. And I was like, you should probably get a lawyer. Right? So if you're improperly filling out legal documents, you should probably get a lawyer. That's not a threat. Okay? That's not threatening you with bodily harm, death, damage to your property, injury to your animal, or death to your dog. Like, that, none of what I said constitutes a threat in Alberta. He did say to me, however, that if I leave during this window of time, all of this can be avoided. And it'll be much less painful for all parties involved. That, what he said, could very well be seen as coercive. Right? And so when he said this coercive statement to me, I retorted back with, especially you. Is that a threat?